survival recolonization gameplay. So I got this game, like Civ, it's a turn-based strategy game. And I'm going to show you some of the gameplay. I want to attack the gray team. So I have two armies, one with 4 units, one with 5 units. I'm going to try to move this guy closer. Make sure he gets in the battle. And then I'm going to have this guy attack this. I'm going to do the battle manually. This is how the battle starts. My guys are all in the green over here, and his are up here in the upper left. So the first thing you do is you position your guys, and obviously want to put, they can't walk very far. You want to put them, the archers, within range. And the brawlers, you're going to put to advance. You want the archers to occupy the forest so that they can't be seen. And you click begin the battle. My other troops, my reinforcements, will probably come in a future turn. You see that guy moved quite a long distance. So he's going to go over here to fight these guys. I don't know what these bars, the green, oh, it says hit points, but what is the blue? Oh, armor points and cover. Okay, that's interesting. It takes a while for each unit to take their turn. Okay, so he's in cover, so he could be anywhere in these trees. So we got to be a little bit careful and this guy back a little. Like I said, it takes time for to find the next unit for some reason. There it is. So he's going to come down to here. The other archer, I'm probably going to move into these bushes over. And this guy, he can pretty much stand anywhere because he's got, as far as I know, he can work from long range. And you can shoot over the mountains. Battles are going to be pretty easy. Even if you have a really good army, when you're first learning, you're going to lose a lot because there's still things about the game you have to learn. Like, I didn't know he was an archer. I know he moved quickly. I thought he was a brawler. It's hard to tell when you're zoomed out icon. He didn't do a good job identifying everyone. My archer's going to fire at that guy. He's invisible. Enemy. He can set these on fire, these oil reservoirs. And you see I've got more troops that showed up. So over here I can see that it is a guy holding a club. Advance him. I'm going to move the brawlers around the mountain, line up the archer, and what type of, like he's holding a club around this. That one looks like he's holding a club, but it looks like a bigger club. Nice. Okay, that is brawler guy. Now over here it says that it's an archer. Can't fire because the other unit that's close to him is not visible. I'm going to move this guy to make him visible. The archer's now going to be able to fire at him. Like I said, it takes a while. Turns. This is a brawler. I'm going to head him this way. Nice job, buddy. Again, the game is called Recolonization. Archer is going to move over to here. Over here, he's an archer. Brawler. There's only one more enemy unit, which is right over here. Eventually, I'm going to push him into the corner. He looks pretty strong. Where there's a green circle with a red sword means that he can attack that position. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this speeds up the game a little. One thing about the game is from my experience, you want to get into combat as quickly as possible. Not so much an exploration. Of course, anything can change as they release it. Yeah, I've got all these guys over here against him. And he's probably got 1 hit point left. Right? I like the little mini game. It reminds me of a game I played called Mars Saga. They're on the Commodore Amiga or the Commodore 64, which was indoor. It was not outdoor. And you would also fight the same way. You would for combat. I don't remember because it was in 1980. Okay, so his turn's probably going to be over really quick. You'll notice that my emissary dude didn't get a turn. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to this. I'm supposed to freeze him, but when I did it in a previous battle, fights, so I'm going to get. But there are other things that you can cast at him. Burn him, freeze him, melt him. That's the battle. I won the battle. Good automatically. You know what? Sometimes it doesn't. I've had the game freeze in this position. Okay, there. It looks like the terrain, the mountains, if you rewind, it looks like the terrain might be similar to where we just had a little mini battle, but I'm not sure. I don't remember all the trees and I don't remember these lakes. There's an option to launch a drone, but I'm not going to use it. So basically, what I'm doing right now is I am trying to get out there and see if I can claim some territory after somebody's town. How difficult. There's another similar game called like Sid Meier's, some sort of a space game, Artemis maybe, where it's like Civ, but it's in outer space. That's another game you want to consider. But they are, some of them are expensive games. There was another game that I played. I don't remember what it was called. That was outer space and it was turn based also. Okay, so what's going on over here? Yeah, it's hard to tell what's oh, okay. So I click on the guy and I can talk him. Yes, it's I don't like the way the indicators work because you don't know. Like you see over here, it has a yellow one. That apparently is as far as he can walk. Got a town over here. It says Arrows of Mercy. I'm gonna head for this town. Make the non-aggression. Refuse. I'm gonna check my town, and I got some guys. Oh, it's making the industrial district. I did not want it to do. I wanted it to make more so that fight. But we got some bow dudes. And this is how you take your next turn. I just want to point out when I played Civ 3 20 years ago, in 1 hour, the game was getting so big that in 1 hour I only took 5 turns. And I just quit the game because it was taking so long to take a turn. And I was like, I'm never going to finish this. Like, just to get across the other side of the map took forever. One of the problems with types of games, these turn-based games, is that as you get more units, the game slows down, and it takes longer to move across the map. Over here is a drone. I haven't been using them because they self-destruct if they run out of energy. I don't get to deal with it. My drone did not get very far. Discovered like 10 tiles and then self-destructed. So I've only got 5 guys over here. What happens if I attack? I'm going to merge these guys together so that now they're a larger army. And I'm going to attack this one. I'm going to see how the mini. So I'm going to move the brawler to the front. The guy's over here somewhere. This is a brawler. This is a brawler. This is an archer. I'll put over here. We'll begin the battle. Guy was over here. Him around. These trees are really just decoration. I'm not saying that they're decoration. It means that it's some sort of ecological location, but not like you can't walk in it. One thing I don't like about these games, it should ask to move your unit that's closest to the enemy, and it should not have picked my archer. As far as I know, you can shoot over the mountains, so I will place the archer mountain here. like he's got pretty good range. All those red spots must have. I think this guy, the emissary, did not get a turn. Oh, he totally put himself in the corner. Very unwise move. Take him out and then continue marching. Well, actually, maybe I'll win this. If he had gotten to move before the other guy, probably would have taken that space. Let's see what the control key. Oh wow, that's amazing. That's that's why the game worth so. Okay, so I did win. I defeated the enemy. The enemies are no longer shown over here. It did not remember my option for accelerated animation. Destroyed an outpost. Oh, now it says I can build a town. So this guy's gonna have to. Oh, it wouldn't let me build the town. I guess I got. So you notice that there's like a green building and a yellow building. The green must mean that it's a better place to build a town. I guess it did not. Try on the next. So these yellow things are where these robot guys are located. Called the All Mind. The game doesn't really explain what that is. My understanding is that they will invade the planet. Over here on the bottom right, it's going through different opposing players. Okay, so it built the town finally. I'm going to use the auto build option, and I am going to use it build some. And I'll make a second army to travel along. There are boats in the game. You need to have like a port before you can have boats. Obviously, there's a lot of space that I have yet to discover. Sounds coming. through a tree. So one of the things that I also have to do is that these people that are that I chose the clan of, they like a temperate climate. So I have to drop one of these capsules. Oh, I think I did the wrong one. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. And what it's going to do is it's going to automatically change climate, what it's supposed to be. You don't pick the climate. You don't pick the climate, you just put the capsule down and it will automatically adjust it. So obviously there's an enemy unit here because he's only got one guy and his combat potential, he's got a low number for me to. The other thing you got to do in your town, I might have units over here. Actually, it looks like it's producing a few more turns left, but it won't show your units. Population just grew also. I don't notice it, but it went from 4 to 5. It says 5 and it was at 4. So you click on here, and over here it says no units. If when these guys are built, they start over here, you have to remove them from the town. But on the next turn, I'm sure I will have them. So I'm probably going to place another capsule. It would be probably here. And then I'm going to launch a drone just so you know what it's like there. And then the drone, you select the drone and put on the auto recon. And he'll go wandering around. One good thing about the drones is that they can go over the mountains and they can go over the water. One thing I don't know, you see the resources? It says that all the resources help the town, but I don't know. Like, if I clear out all the land around the town, does the town get the benefit now? Or does it have to wait until it expands? Is the town going to expand? I haven't seen sort of town expand. See, it says auto recon, but will it go anywhere? Really didn't get a turn because he's waiting here for nothing. And this particular one has not, even though he's likely finished the production, hasn't created armed unit for me yet. I haven't looked at all the buildings to see if they give bonuses to armed units or anything like that. And I haven't examined the tech tree yet. I'm going to assume that it's like the other games. I like turn-based strategy games because I like being able to spend time thinking. And what I liked about Civ is that you would build your rail lines, you'd amass your forces, you'd build your navy, you'd build your air force, and it was a big effort to beat the task going up against an opponent. One-on-one, I prefer. I don't know. I don't think this maybe this game does have vehicles, mechanical vehicles. I don't know yet, and I don't know if it has aircraft. It does have some sort of boat, as we saw earlier. We don't know how advanced the technology gets, but I believe I saw mech warriors walking around. You'll notice that the bar here, the hit points is getting low. I'm gonna disable, and I'm gonna send him back to town. Maybe he'll look at the resources over. So I want to have better climate within my territory. I'm going to drop some more capsule. Drop a cap. This is making me want to play Civ. I am going to work on a tips video for this game, and you can see it in my forum at cheap.c. Go to the video game section and look for this game under a turn-based strategy. See all of my guides and tips, even for Civ. And you can see the other turn-based games whose I don't remember. This guy's pretty tough, so I'm not afraid of this other, well, I guess, guy that was here left. I'm going to place another capsule here. Don't have enough energy. Don't know how to get it. Looks like you get energy per turn. Here's a tech tree. I did food because food is the best way to go. You're definitely going to benefit. All your towns are going to benefit from it. And then I would go with something weapon related. Chainmail is pretty good. Definitely want the crossbow. Go check out the town over here. You notice that there's a guy here. But we're going to wait till we have 5 guys. And then we're going to move him to the other unit. And they are going to go around looking for towns and property to conquer. So if you're unaware of the strategy, you use overwhelming force. That's how you win these types of games. You get lots of armies, and you go look for his weak points, and you attack the weak points. You don't want to go one giant army against another giant army. That's a stupid. So I'm going to give an example. Let's say you have a 5 versus a 5. He's got 5 units. The emissary, archer, and brawlers. 5 against 5 is the same as 1 against 1. Same as 100 against 100. Same as 1,000 against 1,000. Don't want to do that. You want to do 5 against 1, 10 against 1, etc. Then you win. So the other issue we have here is that most of what I'm going to do right now is going to be a repeat of what you've already seen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just look into one of the towns, spend some time looking at it, and then I'm going to end this video. There's a guy I could go after. This, I don't know if it matters what. Some random event asking you. So in terms of buildings, see that it does impact your hexes. And I have to unlock some of these other districts. And you've got your dudes. So one of the things that it doesn't have is it does not have the landmarks, as far as I know, that are available, or the special guys like the general, the great artists. Okay, so I'm going to start a battle against this guy, but maybe I'll just do a quick battle. So now, if you notice, the red circle has added a red circle. It's like a timer. And as the time goes on, it says a cataclysm will come to the planet. And I guess it means it's going to burn the planet. So we're going to save that for another video because I think it's going to be a couple hours before I get there. I'm going to end the video here. Don't forget to go to cheapbooks.cc, my discussion forum. Look for the video game section for survival recolonization. And I am the owner of cheapbooks.com, which is a website for selling books and textbooks, for buying books and textbooks. If you have any questions or comments, post below.